Day of the Dead dates back to pre-Columbian, pre-Hispanic indigenous traditions in Mexico. The Aztecs, as they conquered people, incorporated their traditions into the Aztec pantheon. So we know that these are borrowings from Mesoamerican peoples. So one of the questions is why these dates? October 31st, November 1st, November 2nd. It is because that the ancient calendar, the ancient sacred calendar, these are what are known as cross-quarter days. They fall exactly between fall equinox and winter solstice. So this is exactly the midpoint. And it is understood by ancient peoples that this is the moment when the veil that separates the world of the living and the world of the dead is at its thinnest. What's interesting, of course, is that it's not unique only to Mexico, this moment of linking back to ancestors. So it happens that in Japan and Shinto traditions it's Obon, in Celtic traditions it's Samain. As the sun is losing the battle and the night is gaining, it's universally felt that this is the resurgence of the domain of the dead and our ancestors.
The Apocrypha, a set of books long gone out the Bible for a reason, to keep you asleep. Written within it, we'll find all of the holes that the Bible doesn't fill. One book in particular, the Book of Jasher. But before we get there, let's see the validity of the Book of Jasher, written about in the King James Version of the Bible. Joshua chapter 10, verse 13. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hastened not to go down about a whole day. So we can clearly see here the book of Jasher was held in high regard. Yet, where is it? Well, we can get this one, but it's $50. Good thing PDF still exists. Let's go. Jasher chapter 3. This particular chapter speaks on the patriarch Enoch. We've all heard about his books, but do we know about his life? Only two people have been raptured from the earth, Enoch and Elijah. We should study them. But I don't want to focus on Enoch today. I want to focus actually on Adam. So let's read. And Enoch reigned over the sons of men 243 years. And he did justice and righteousness with all his people, and he led them in the ways of the Lord. Verse 14. And it was in the 56th year of the life of Lamech when Adam died. 930 years old was he at his death. And his two sons, with Enoch and Methuselah, his son, buried him with great pomp, as at the burial of kings in the cave which God had told him. And in that place all the sons of men made a great mourning and weeping on account of Adam. It has therefore become a custom among the sons of men to this day. So you may be wondering why I read that verse and have been speaking about the Day of the Dead and Samhain or All Hallows Eve or aka Halloween. My belief is this: both of these celebrations are on two different spectrums of earth, yet they have vast similarities. Honor the dead ancestors, show reverence to them during this transition, during this harvest time. Now, as we read in the book of Jasher, there was a point in time where the whole earth used to mourn the death of Adam. But for some reason that has been lost in translation. I think we have remnants of that tradition still lying forth in various nations, and I think it's important that we utilize the thinning of the veil of this time to direct our energy in a positive fashion. I won't take too much time. I just want to drop something on your brain. But our oldest ancestor, Adam, should be respected and reverenced. If all humankind continue to go back in time and remember the plight of Adam and Eve, wouldn't it make the world a better place? When we look at our falling from grace and want to repent of our iniquities, man, remembering our first estate and how far we have fallen, right? Just something to think about. Shalom.